Hello, beautiful friends. I am the Organizer Advisor, here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. Okay, we are on day 8 of our stress-free holiday framework, which is helping guide and glide us through this holiday season, whatever holiday you celebrate. So today is day 8, and if you are just joining us, I am the Organizer Advisor, Dr. Lisa Winfield, and my goal is to help you create a stress-free life that you absolutely love. So, day 8, we're going to talk about our goals for today, our prep steps to help us prepare for the holiday season so that we don't get stressed and overwhelmed. But first, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, or follow me on Facebook or on my YouTube channel, The Organizer Advisor, so that you get all of my content, particularly because in the new year, we're going to start our 30-day total life transformation process, and you will be surprised. I'm going to hit every single one of your New Year's resolutions, but I'm going to walk you through it step by step, so you're going to have a totally transformed life. All right, also, let's just do a daily recap of what we've done so far. I'm going to do a real quick. Day 1, holiday cards in the mail. We created a packaging center so that we can get those gifts in the mail, but also wrap as we go, so no last minute wrapping paper panic and trying to get our gifts wrapped on time. Day 2, we created our shopping list, comprehensive list of friends, family, loved ones, service providers, and all of those gifts that we need for holiday events such as Toys for Tots, Secret Santa, or gift exchanges. Then also we created a menu, and this is utilizing the food that we have on hand. Number 1, this is going to help save us a little money because our money is being diverted to purchases for the holidays right now, so we're going to utilize some of the food that we have on hand, but it's also going to make room in our refrigerator, pantry, and freezer for our holiday delectables. So we're not going to be wasting food. Plus, it's going to be at the end of the year, we're going to be able to have a clean, fresh space for new items. And so it's kind of like the end of the year freezer clean out. All right, so then we also looked at our calendar. We wrote down all of the events that we want to participate in, the holiday gatherings, the volunteer gatherings, our work gatherings, our friends, family, loved one gatherings, all of the holiday events. And so then we made a list of all the things that we need to bring to those events, such as food, beverages, or gifts. Then we also created our outfits for each of those events. So we have the outfit planned. It is in ready to wear condition. It fits and feels fabulous. It is well coordinated and meets the expectations of the event so that we're comfortable. And we have accessorized. So we have everything from jewelry to pantyhose planned out, so no last minute getting dressed stress. All right, that was day 2. Day 3, we started our daily decorating with a plan of how we were going to decorate and execute those plans. We made a plan to either start with the outside and work in or the inside and work out, of course, being flexible for weather. We also made sure that our decorations are going to be safe for our pets and our children or grandchildren. Okay, then we also talked about doing something every day during the holidays to make our day dazzling. Now, this is a form of self-care, so this is going to enhance your experience through the holidays, so it's going to be more memorable and magical instead of stressful and frustrating. And then day 4, we really expanded on that, on how we can incorporate our food and beverages, family, candles, music to really enhance the experience of decorating, planning, gift wrapping. All of those things can be enhanced by adding some holiday elements so that we truly are embracing the magical moments of the season, because that's what makes the season memorable. All right, day 5, we talked about making a shopping list for all of the ingredients that we're going to need for our holiday baking. So if you do particular traditional foods or you have family favorites, you want to sit down and make an ingredient list so that you can run to the store one time to get all the ingredients that you need, so there's no more running back and forth, and they're not going to be frustrated when you're trying to prepare an entree item or a dessert item and you realize you just don't have the ingredients that you need. So that adds to frustration, and this is a no frustration holiday. Okay, so then on day 6, we started talking about decorating and decluttering. And we talk about when we add all the decorations layered on top of the items that we already have, it gives a sense of heaviness and weight to the room. Often makes it feel unsettling and it makes it uncomfortable. But if we do some decluttering first before we put those extra holiday layers on, it gives the room a vibrancy and a relaxation so that we can integrate our energy without feeling stressed and overwhelmed. Just something to consider. So then on day 7, we started to finalize the decorations. So if you already have most of your decorations up, make sure that you're not overwhelmed. Try to use what you have, but you don't have to use everything. So if you are like, you've got 50 million holiday lights, you don't have to put them all up. Focus on the areas that are uplifting to you. And so today is day 8, and we're going to expand on that just a little bit. We're going to talk about how we can add cohesiveness to our holiday decorations. And we do this by collections, such as if you collect nutcrackers or Santas, or you have menorahs, or you have nativity sets, or you have particular items that celebrate from your beliefs and your belief system, that it's great to add those items in a collection. Now, we can do this in 2 ways. We can decorate a room with that theme, like for example, nutcrackers. I have a lot of nutcracker decorations because I collect them. So I'm going to use that as the main theme in the room and decorate around them. So the nutcrackers will be the main theme, but then I'm going to use greenery and lights to kind of enhance that. You can also use them in a vignette collection where you can put them all in one specific space so that it really accentuates that space. Or spread out collections, like I have my ceramic nutcrackers, but I also have my Steinbach nutcrackers, my wooden ones. So I may want to put those in separate collections, but put them in a vignette so that they really give a certain emphasis to that collection. All right. We can also decorate using color themes. So if you have nice contrasting colors, or if you want a more cohesive, relaxed, use similar colors. So if you want to have a very cohesive looking tree, you want to use similar colors, maybe shades of a particular color like teal or green or blue. But if you want to have a very vibrant tree, you're going to use a lot of different colors. So think about the impact and the visceral response you have when you interact with that. And do you want something that's more serene or vibrant? That's going to be how you combine the colors. All right, and then the last thing I want to say is this is a great time to go through your decorations. Even if you don't use them all, this is the time of year we pull them all down and we get all the bins out and we go through everything. So this is a time to go through some of the decorations that you have. And if you know that there's particular decorations that just don't jive with your vibe anymore, it was something you purchased and it just doesn't work for you, you don't really feel an attraction or an affinity to it anymore, it's a good idea to contact some of your homeless centers, your assisted living areas. Ask them if they need some holiday decorations. If they're in good working condition, you can always donate. You can donate to your local charity. You can maybe call the children's wing of a hospital. A lot of times they could really use some decorations that are in really good condition that just aren't going to work for you anymore. Now, of course, if these items are no longer usable, the lights don't work or they're broken, this is a great time to go through and purge those items. You can always replenish after the holidays when everything's on sale. That's when I buy all my next year's holiday decorating, wrapping paper and decorations, is when I get them, when they're all on clearance. So go through and you keep what works for you, donate or dispose of what doesn't. All right, the last thing I want to say is if you have a home inventory, which if you haven't been on if you're new to my channel, I always talk about a home inventory. Check out the video about your home inventory. This is a good time to add these items to your home inventory so that they are included, so that you have a comprehensive idea of the value of the contents in your home. Now, lastly, I'm doing this video, which is on a Friday. So on Fridays, we have a maintenance strategy for keeping our home clean and clutter-free, and that is our Tidy Friday. This means that we give everybody in the home a basket bin or box and ask them to pick up their personal items. So this helps to declutter your home. It helps to keep everybody's items in a dedicated space so that they know where they are when they need them. And it helps give an overall cleaner, clutter-free presence to your home. I am the Organizer Advisor, wishing you a wonderful day, and I am looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.